Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the discussion on the topic cycloidal curves. Under this, we are discussing special problem on hypocycloid. That is, diameter of the rolling circle is half the diameter of the directing circle. This is the sixth problem we are discussing under cycloidal curves. Now we'll enter into the problem. The given problem is show by means of drawing that when the diameter of the directing circle is twice that of the diameter of the rolling circle, the hypocycloid is a straight line. Take the diameter of the rolling circle as 60 mm. Here, the diameter of the rolling circle is 60 mm and diameter of the directing circle is 120 mm. Then we have to show the hypocycloid is a straight line. Now we'll write the data. What is the name of the curve to be constructed? That is hypocycloid. Here, diameter of the rolling circle is 60 mm, diameter of the directing circle is 120 mm. Then angle subtended by the directing arc is equal to 180 degrees. What to be shown? The hypocycloid curve as a straight line. Here, this is the rolling circle and this is the directing arc, and diameter of the rolling circle is 60 mm, whereas diameter of the directing circle is 120 mm. That is, when the diameter of the rolling circle is half of the diameter of the directing circle, then the hypocycloid is a straight line. Then we will see what do you mean by hypocycloid. Hypocycloid is a locus of a point P on the circumference of rolling circle which rolls without slipping inside of another circle called directing circle. Here, this rolling circle rolls inside of this directing circle and the diameter of the rolling circle is half of the diameter of the directing circle. Then the curve obtained is a straight line that we have to shown. Now we'll enter into the brief overview of the solution. Now we'll see brief overview of the construction of hypocycloid when radius of the rolling circle is half of the radius of the directing circle. The calculated angle subtended by the directing arc is equal to 180 degrees. As a first step, locate a point O and with a radius of directing circle that is 60 mm, draw a line, name the endpoint as P and O as a center, OP as a radius with an angle of 180 degrees, draw an arc. Then this angle OP P dash is equal to 180 degrees. Now P as a center and rolling circle radius that is half of radius of the directing circle, draw an arc on OP line so that you'll get point C with C as a center, CP as radius, draw rolling circle. After that, divide rolling circle into 12 equal parts. Then divide this directing arc that is 180 degrees also into 12 equal divisions. Then with O as a center, OC as radius, draw locus of path arc. Even locus of path arc also to be divided into 12 equal divisions. Then this is rolling circle and this one is directing arc and this is locus of path arc. Here rolling circle rolls inside this directing arc and this rolling circle rotates in a anti-clockwise direction. Then while rotating the circle in a anti-clockwise direction, if you observe it, the first division point on the rolling circle here touches the first division point on the directing arc here. Then P point comes from here to there. So this point is P1. When the second division point on the rolling circle here touches the second division point on the directing circle, then P point comes to here. This point is going to be P2. If third division point on the rolling circle touches the third division point on the directing arc, then P point comes to here. Then this point is P3. Fourth division point on the rolling circle touches the fourth division point on the directing circle. This P point comes to here. Similarly, for the remaining points, you will get P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P12. Name these points and join those points. That is, when the radius of the rolling circle is half of the radius of the directing circle, then the hypocycloid becomes straight line. That's about brief overview of the solution. Now we'll move towards detailed solution. Here, radius of the directing circle is 60 mm and radius of rolling circle is 30 mm and angle subtended by the directing arc is equal to 180 degrees. Based upon this information, we'll move towards construction of hypocycloid in a detailed way.
Now we will construct hypocycloid when radius of the rolling circle is equal to the half of the radius of the directing circle. Now locate a point O. After locating a point O, draw a line and name the endpoint of this line as P. This is the radius of the directing circle, which is equal to 60 mm. With P as a center and rolling circle radius, that is half of the radius of the directing circle, that is 30 mm, draw an arc on OP line. Name this point as C. Now C as a center, CP as a radius, draw rolling circle. After that, O as a center, OP as radius with the calculated angle, that is 180 degrees, draw directing arc. Name the endpoint of the directing arc as P dash. Here angle OPP dash is 180 degrees. This is rolling circle and this is directing arc. After that, divide rolling circle into 12 equal divisions. Here the circle rolls in anti-clockwise direction. Then give numbers on the division points on the rolling circle. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After that, OC as radius, draw locus of path arc with an angle of 180 degrees. Then O as a center, O1 as a radius and O11 as a radius. Draw an arc parallel to directing arc. Next, O2 and O10 as a radius. Draw an arc parallel to directing arc. Next, O9 and O3 as radius. Next, O8 and O4 as radius. It is passing through the locus of path arc. Then O7 and O5 as radius. O7 and O5 as a radius. Draw an arc. After that, this is locus of path arc and this is directing arc. This directing arc angle is 180 degrees and locus of path arc angle also 180 degrees. Now divide directing arc and locus of path arc into 12 equal divisions. After dividing the directing arc and locus of path arc into 12 equal divisions, then give numbering on the directing arc as well as locus of path arc. On this also we'll give numbering, say C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8, C9, C10, C11, C12. After that, with rolling circle radius, that is CP as radius, C1 as center, draw an arc on the first division arc passing through the rolling circle. So here we are getting the point, say P1. Similarly, C2 as center, CP as radius, draw an arc on the second division arc. This is a second division arc passing through the rolling circle. So we are getting arc here. Then C3 as center, CP as radius, draw an arc on the third division arc passing through the rolling circle. We are getting point here. Similarly, C4 as center and CP as radius, draw an arc, say P4, then C5 as center, CP as radius, C5 as center, CP as radius, draw an arc on the fifth division arc. We are getting here. Then C6 as center, we are getting point here, that is P6. Similarly, repeat the procedure for the remaining points, say P7, then C8 as a center, P8, then C9 as a center. Repeat the procedure. C10 as a center. Repeat the procedure. C11 as a center. Repeat the procedure. C12 as a center. Repeat the procedure. So finally we are getting points like this. This is P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P12. Name those points. Say P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P12. Now Join all these points starting from P, passing through P1, P2, P3, etc. and ending point as P dash. When the radius of the rolling circle is equal to the half of the radius of the directing circle, then hypocycloid becomes straight line. Now the construction of hypocycloid is completed. Then we'll do the dimensioning. This is rolling circle and this one is directing arc. Here the diameter of the rolling circle is 60 mm and radius of the directing arc is 60 mm. When diameter of the rolling circle is half of the diameter of the directing circle, then hypocycloid becomes straight line. That's about the construction of hypocycloid when diameter of the rolling circle is half of the diameter of the directing circle.
The following steps are considered for construction of hypocycloid when radius of the rolling circle is half of the radius of the directing circle. When the diameter of the rolling circle is half of the diameter of the directing circle, then the hypocycloid becomes straight line. Visit again for more videos on engineering graphics. The links provided under description of this video. Keep learning and knowledge sharing. If you have any queries, you can mention under comment section under this video. I'll respond.